shows, Find Your Own Voice, Lead from Within. So, with me today, I am with Claudia, and we have three guests from the Diamonds magazine. Some of you might recognize Unisa from Dating Diamonds, but today we are talking about the Diamonds magazines. So, um, how are you guys?
We're
Unisa,
we're great.
you, um, Cheryl, she's in the US. Where are you, Abdul?
Currently, I'm in West Africa. I'm in Liberia now.
Okay, and Unisa and me and Claudia, we are in the UK, guys. So these guys are going to share some amazing stuff with Diamonds Magazine. So these guys are the face behind the scenes, the look of the magazine. They're responsible for everything that goes on. So welcome to Ngozi Talk Shows, guys. So we have a very exciting episode lined up for today for you guys, which is very, very exclusive. We're gonna go behind the scenes, the brains that create the magazines. You guys have seen the magazine on social media. Unisa, she's always advertising the magazine, but we just want to find out today the story about the magazine and the story behind it. Um, Yunisa, would you like to introduce everyone in the brand, please?
Absolutely, Nomsa. Thank you so much for having us. Um, where this is not just a brand. This is an entity. This is the Catalyst Media Group Limited production, which indeed entails the Diamond Television, the Diamond 360 website, which indeed many can go in and see what we're doing. We also have the Diamond Masterclass, but most importantly, also which each of them are important, but we're here to talk about the Diamond TV, Diamond Magazine. I have the pleasure of having Cheryl Manette, which is the editorial in chief. She's the one that makes sure that the documents that are going out are quite precise and quite informative and so forth. And I'll let her introduce herself in a minute. And also, I have the marketing chief, which indeed he wears many hats. And in our organization, each of us wear many hats. So Abdul deal with content as well. He deal with marketing. He support each and every one of us in different aspects. So this organization, before we go into this, so let me just say for this period of time that we just started coming out, showing who we are, we have grown to a point where other people are looking at us as though we're doing magic. It's not magic, it's the connection, the formality of how we work, the work ethics, the understanding of what it is that we are trying to convey. We don't think about what other people are doing, we think about what the people need and what can elevate people. And I think that's how an organization should be. And just to let everybody know, everybody out there know why we are growing the way we're growing, because of our mission statement, our objective is to elevate others. So with that said, Cheryl,
Yes, sir.
the mic is yours.
Yes. Hi, everyone. My name is Cheryl Manette. And again, I'm based in the UK and I'm the Chief Content Officer and Editor in Chief. And the Diamond Magazine is a magnificent product. The Diamond family of brands is wonderful, but the Diamond Magazine, that is our star, most definitely. And if you're not familiar with the Diamond Magazine, you need to get familiar. And maybe you will more next week because our March Madness will be going on next week and it has hit the Diamond Magazine. So definitely you'll be able to get your subscription. But we are a leader in the industry. We are definitely a shining star that is rising continually to much heights. And this particular product that we have, it's not your regular magazine. It is such a wealth of information that will empower you. It deals with luxury and leadership. It is a prestigious publication and it is global. I mean, it touches everywhere. We focus on the CEOs, the CMOs, the CFOs, the COOs, entrepreneurs, entertainment giants, politicians, influencers. Our current issue, we have the gold medal Olympic champion, Anthony Joshua. Be amongst those who you want to be seen with. And this is what we do to elevate people. This is what we do that Unisa was speaking of. So we work hard in what we do. We bring all of our skills into this collaboration of minds, of products, of brands, of services. And for that, I will yield and pass it to my friend Abdul.
Thank you. Good afternoon to everyone. My name is Abdul Rashid Obin, and like Unisa rightly said, I'm the Chief Marketing Officer for Catalyst Media Group Production Limited. And Cheryl, you've done a fantastic job. I mean, you said a lot about the Diamond Magazine, and I'm really proud to be part of this family, the Diamond family. You know, the Diamond Magazine is, as Cheryl rightly said, the Diamond Magazine is the unique one. You know, we are arguably one of the best in the industry. And this magazine is premium publication for lifestyle and business. And like you said, we focus on leadership, luxury, and empowerment. So this magazine is connected or is designed for high net worth individuals, the CEOs, the CFOs, the CMOs, the entrepreneurs, the politicians, the sport icons, and entertainment giants or entertainment stars. You know, so one thing about this magazine, our unique value proposition is very, very clear, and that is why it is unique. This magazine is showcased in private jet, private yacht, first class and business class cabin, executive suite, that is five-star hotels, and other exclusive venues. So when you are being featured in this magazine, you are connected to decision makers. And we know that decision makers are those that they fly the first class, the business class. They are those that they are always in their private jets, they are in their private jets, and then the executive suite. You know, so when, like I said, you'll be featured in this magazine, you are directly connected to decision makers. And decision makers are those that they make decisions in organization. So when you connect your business to them, they are rightly connected to you. This magazine is a global one. Okay, we cater for Africa, we cater for the UK, we cater for America, we cater for Asia, UAE. So it's a global one, and this is an opportunity for you as a business person, for you that you are building your personal brand, to have this opportunity to be featured in your article or your advert in this magazine. The Diamond Magazine is a quarterly issue. We issue in each quarter. And also, one exclusive thing about it is that, you know, we are not going to leave you alone. Aside the quarterly issue, we have corporate exclusive. Now, what is the corporate exclusive here? The corporate exclusive is what? Something is customized. This magazine is customized specially for your organization. Now, it gives you the opportunity to have everything about your organization, right from your vision, for your mission, you know, your various departments, your service or your products are all listed in this corporate exclusive. So it's kind of a pitch deck in a magazine form. So when you meet the decision makers, when you go to these corporate meetings, you have it with you. You share with the decision makers. When they come visit your office, you share with them. So this is something that is unique, the corporate exclusive that we are designed for business to have this magazine that entail everything about the organization. I know some people have been running their business for quite maybe in a decade or so, but they don't really have they don't have not really documented their business into something that someone can have everything that at their hand. So this corporate exclusive is there to document everything about your organization in one single magazine. Yeah, and like I said, this magazine is a global one. So you having an opportunity to be featured in this magazine, you connect to decision makers globally. And I'm proud of it is that the general issue or the current issue, like Cheryl said, your heavyweight champion, two-time heavyweight champion, Anthony Joshua, is right on this issue is on the cover, and it will be very nice for everybody here listening us, watching us, listening to us today to have an opportunity to subscribe to the Diamond magazine for you to have a digital copy or the print copy, and it being shipped globally. So at this moment, I'm going to leave it here. CEO to step in.
Mhm.
Well, thank you. With that said, we lived up now to the famous thank you. Nums is holding up our first magazine, which came out, and that is going to be one of the things that down the line we're going to market, but that is our first issue. But without further ado, we are here to answer questions from Claudia and Numsa.
Mhm.
Thank
Thank you
you
for the
so much.
opportunity. Thank
Thank
you
you
for
so much.
having us.
Thank you.
It's our pleasure. Thank you so much. I have to say, I really love the magazine.
Mhm.
It's a brand that I would love to be part of. It's really professional, design professional, everything about the magazine. I saw the rock. Do you guys really have the rock? Diamonds magazine. I saw the rock on your website.
The rope.
Yeah.
What do you mean the rope?
The wrestler.
Oh, the rock. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, swag.
Um, right now, the rock is someone. The reason why we have not published his magazine, he is on our website because we're in talks with him, which Cheryl and I went more in depth about, and Abdul and I spoke about as well. But The Rock is somebody we want on our magazine people that other people can feel connected to. You understand? We don't want to just bring somebody like he's a billionaire, so he's on our magazine. We want faces that people can associate with.
Mhm.
Oh, I know him. He looks very, familiar to me. He's someone that looks approachable to me. You understand? So those are the kind of people that we want to bring to people. We want that association. We want to bring people that other people can say, how can I get to that person? I can't get to that person because they are gatekeepers. But the Diamond Magazine is going to bring you to that person. Because when we print that publication, guess what? That individual gets a copy of that publication. And that person on that front page, it might read your article and might want to do business with you or might want to support your organization. You understand? So many entrepreneurs out there cannot get through the gatekeeper. We want to bypass the gatekeeper and get you directly to the person that you need to connect with. And that's why our publication, as stated by my colleagues, because with us, yes, we have titles, but what does a title mean? We don't go by titles. We are all work colleagues because I do what Show does, I do what Abdul does, and they do what I do. So we are a team, we're a family, we work together. So we believe in that essence of working together, and we believe in the essence of elevating not just ourselves, but others. So we want to cut the middleman and get you directly to that person. So the people that you see on our website are people that we want to bring to you. Just as me, I deal with a lot of people in the parliament, and I'm supposed to be going to the parliament on Wednesday. Our magazine is something that I hold like a Bible, and I will distribute that to those that I engage with. So you will be in the presence of those that are in my circumference. And Abdul goes out and does the same. Cheryl Eula, who's also our financial chief editor, who's not here today due to something that she had to attend to. Phenomenal human being, worked for Barclays Bank for many years, dealt with a lot of um, serial entrepreneurs, a lot of diplomats, and so forth. And she's doing the same thing. So we are trying to bring people in our circumference, and we understand the hurdle, the hardship people are facing to get into where they want to get to.
Mm.
I hope I was able to answer your question because I felt like that was a long response.
Because it's my favorite. That's why I'm asking.
Mm.
And Claudia, over to you, please.
Yeah, I've got another question as well. It just came up in regards to going to the gatekeeper as well. What advice would you give like some aspiring entrepreneurs who would like to get featured in your magazine? How do you
Claudia, as much as I love to answer that, but you have my colleagues as well, so you have to direct that to someone. I don't want to be the one talking. I talk a lot,
just
but I want to.
Cheryl.
yeah,
I can take that question.
yes, please. Okay, thanks.
Yes, to get featured, just reach out to us through the website, which is www.thediamondmagazines with an S .com. Just reach out to us. It's not difficult to get featured. You know, there is a process like anything else, but you can be featured. And the thing is, which Eunice touched on, our current cover has Anthony Joshua. Okay. Gold medal Olympic boxing champion. Now, with that, you never know which quarter who's going to be on the cover. It's always a surprise. So you do want to get featured, as he said, so that when that person receives it and he or she are looking through the magazine and checking it out and looking at these articles and reading these articles, you want to be there because it only takes one person to see that article and make that connection with you. That could be transformational for your business, for your brand.
Well, yeah, thank you. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. And in regards to the leadership qualities, I mean, today in this fast-paced world we are all living in, what qualities are essential in regards to leadership, to be successful actually? So what do you think, Abdul?
Yeah, I mean, leadership spans in various aspects, and in this fast paced world, like you rightly said, even now we have entrepreneurs who are 18 years old, at that very beginning at 18 years. I know Rachel is just started as an entrepreneur at the age of 18, and then she made $4 million dollars at the age of 18. So leadership spans from aspects right at the beginning. So we as a Diamond Magazine, we are saying that we are not having a specific person. Like I said, business people, now the world is changing. Okay, so people at the early age, they can be entrepreneur right at the age of 18. So we give the focus, we give the spotlight for these people because they are leaders as well. You know, as someone being at 18 years of age, having a business and running business and running department, connecting people, paying people. Because if you are an entrepreneur, you are a leader, and you are a leader, you run a business, you also run family. Okay, so we give this spotlight to these people that we call them as leadership. So a leader is someone who is able to direct a team or a group of people to achieve their purpose goals. And so you being an entrepreneur, you fall into the category of a leader, and we give you that spotlight to connect your business, to connect your brand to the global audience or to our global readers.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Abdul. Thank you. Very nice explained. Thank you.
I love that because I met Rachel as well. She's a down-to-earth, very intelligent woman as well. I really loved the meeting when I joined the meeting with her the other day. So I really love you guys with the diamonds, the way magazine, the way you guys are choosing the leaders and everything that the brand that represent. I think it is amazing. But now I need to ask the questions. You guys are all a lovely team. You've all got this amazing brain. Who is behind this amazing brain who comes up with the amazing ideas? Because honestly, I snoop around, by the way, with the Diamonds magazine. I always go to the website and just check out who you guys are featuring and stuff. Who is behind everything? I have to say, Abdul, we are very professional with everything. I give you 1,000% credit on that one. But there must be someone who is guiding everybody. Who is that?
One thing I would say is that, the Diamond Magazine is a family of highly trained professionals, and it's a team of professionals with in-depth knowledge and experience from various fields. Like our CEO mentioned, our chief financial officer, who is Yula, who is unfortunately was not able to be here today, attending to other business as well on behalf of the company, has coming from the banking industry with such enormous experience. Cheryl is a business developer. He has about 20 plus years in the industry. Our CEO is a serial entrepreneur who have been running so many businesses in America and in the UK. Abdul also is a marketing professional who has about 15 years plus experience in the industry. I'm also a psychologist as well. So we all come together, brainstorm to bring ideas, bring this unique experience together, in our boardroom, put things together and then bring out this magazine, this prestigious magazine that you see out there that you are so impressed, you are so excited about. This is the team behind the Diamond magazine. So when we enter into the boardroom, we get all those things, we put them together, and then bring out this fantastic and prestigious magazine. So this is the team that we are behind the Diamond magazine.
Amazing, amazing. Do you have a question, Claudia? Before I ask mine, I don't want to be greedy.
No, sure. Well, you did say as well, the magazine comes out quarterly. I picked that up as well. And in regards to how do you ensure that the content in regards to the leadership, the business, the lifestyle, entertainment remains fresh and authentic? How do you do this? And do you pick up trends, what's going on outside in the world, or just like, how do you, how do you choose? What's your method here?
Okay, I think this question is somehow directed to me, but I know. Yeah, so we have various contributors and writers in terms of articles regarding bonus articles with leadership, with entertainment, with health, and all that. But we also, we focus on various industries. We focus on entertainment, we focus on the lifestyle, luxury, and business. So each of our issue, we try as much as possible to cover these areas because it has to be balanced. Our unique value propositions stand on this. So we always try as much as possible to cover each of these industry. And to tell you, each of our issue have about 30,000 K viewership. And we have about 200 plus, 200,000 plus engagement per issue. And this is something that, you should have, we have a lot of content each issue. Okay, and we have about 380,000 plus subscribers. So when it comes to content differences in terms of various industry, we are always try as much as possible to blend them and in balance. Because remember, our viewers, our subscribers are various industries, so we have to make sure we blend them together. So yeah, this is how we try to balance each of our issues.
Yeah, it makes sense. Well, thank you. Thank you, Abdul. Over to you now, Nomsa. Yeah.
So creating this magazine, guys, what challenges have you guys first launching the magazine, and how did you overcome those challenges? Because every business has its own challenge. So our audience would love to hear that so they can overcome and use your strategy to overcome their own challenges.
Would you gentlemen like me to take that?
Please do.
Numza, with any business, there's going to be challenges, and you never know what's going to come up. So have we run into challenges? Absolutely. Have we overcome them? Most of them. Again, it's a process, and you have to be able to pivot. You have to stay open-minded, and being a creative, being creatives as we are in our own right, you don't want to lose that creative energy, and you want to keep that positive energy throughout. So we do talk, we do our best to communicate with each other and keep on top of what's going on. So as people say, if you see a fire, let's put it out. Don't let it continue to burn. But we do work together. We do different things, but we're interconnected, and we can step in for each other when we need to. And that is important. That is important for maintaining your structure.
I love that. Yeah, it's really, really important, like to pivot through challenges. Having a business is not an easy journey, but it's an amazing thing because you get to learn so many skills. Over to you, Claudia. I know you have lots of questions you want to ask these guys. I hang out with them, so I'm just gonna be less greedy today.
No, absolutely. And obviously it's about the journey as well, like the magazine, and it does come with ups and downs, and we're always learning and evolving. So it's about the journey, right, Cheryl? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So good. And yeah, I'm curious as well. I would love to know in regards to when you interview those great people as well. So I'm sure as well you get inspired by them. So what's like something you picked up as a learning from someone, what someone has said in an interview with you, like a quote or something, and you thought like, wow, that's amazing. I have to keep this for me. Something inspiring, or like a lesson.
Who's that for, Claudia?
It's open floor. Do you want to take that? You want me to take it? What do you?
Let me just take that for now, and I'll let you come in. One thing, let me just say, Anthony Joshua is someone that people look at on social media and say, oh, he's a funny guy. He is about, boxing, but he's more cultured. He's a Nigerian young man that his father, mainly, he speaks about his father, that his father put all this tradition into. And he loves his family. He's the type that when he was in Africa, he literally gave up his bed because people wanted to see him. His family members came over the house. And so many people were over the house. There was no place for him to sleep. He said, and he said, I was sleeping on the floor downstairs. I was like, you spent the night on the floor. He's like, don't tell nobody. But we did not put this in the we did not put this in the magazine because that's just him expressing himself. And I feel as though I relate to that because growing up in America, my family used to welcome people from Africa that don't have places to go. And we had so many people come over our house. My brothers and I used to sneak downstairs in the basement and spread on the floor and said, this is how we were living in Africa. And we would sleep there. So I understood when he said his father taught him his culture. You understand? Respect your elders, give people comfort that coming to visit you. So that is something that I kept to myself because I know I can share it, but also that is part of his life that he did not want to put out there, but he shared that with me. Each and everyone that we engage with them on a personal level where they feel that comfortability with us. So give us gems, as they would say, for us to walk away with. But also the gems that they sometimes share with us, we're able to convey that gem on a particular platform as we're doing now, as I'm doing, that he shared with me. Because meeting him in a private jet, meeting him in the gym where he wanted to kick my butt, I'm like, man, I'm not getting in the ring with you. You serious? You need to say, no, I'm not getting in the ring. But he's a funny guy. He likes to have fun. He likes to grab people's head and say, look how tall I am. But these are things that we engage with. Every one of us go through our journeys, but also we have that inner child in us. And that's what a lot of people don't see. They see you walking down the street as a serious person, but when you take off your suit, when you take off that dress, you become that inner child that just want to feel that comfort. And this is these entrepreneurs. A lot of people think these people don't want to engage with them. They they want people around them as well, but they want comfortability. They want to laugh with you, talk to you, see what your dreams and goals and your objectives are in life. How can they be a part of it? Me personally, Numsa knows me personally. I'm the type, I don't need a driver sometimes, even though she think I need a driver all the time. But Numsa, I'll walk from here to China to meet her. I love engaging with people. It's not the money that makes a person. It's not your social influence that make you. It's what am I giving back? How am I supporting? How am I connecting? And these are the type of individuals that we personally love to engage with. And these are the gems that we get to walk away from these individuals that we engage with because we get to know them personally. Thank you.
Thank you, Nisa. That's what I mean. It's always nice. People are always interested in hearing as well about people, what is between the lines and what has not been featured in the magazine. So thank you. Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah. One thing, so on or add on to what Unisa said is, to me personally, me working with the Diamond magazine, through our interviews, making articles from people and all that, it really means a lot to me because I see the Diamond magazine as a manual. As we are believers, we believe in God. So the Bible, the Quran, we see it as a manual to us. I see the Diamond magazine as a manual. Why? Because this Diamond magazine has enormous articles of various entrepreneurs or various personalities from various industries. Okay, so they share their strategy that have made who they are, their business that has survived or has been thriving. You see this in just one document. So if you read the Diamond magazine, you see all this strategy to guide you how they begin their businesses. So whatever industry that you want to, as an entrepreneur, you want to be as a startup, the Diamond magazine is serve as a manual to you. If you want to go into the technology industry, if you want to go into the aviation, if you want to go to any of the industry, each of these people are being featured in this magazine with their various strategies, the challenges that they face, you know, they go through and everything that make them who they are today is in the Diamond magazine. So me, as personally, the Diamond magazine inspires me a lot. And when we interview these people, they inspire us. The challenges that they go through each and every day, sometimes their family, because sometimes they go to a level of personal engagement, you know, and also the surprises. For instance, Anthony Joshua, when we interview Anthony Joshua, we're able to know when his next fight is, which is not people to the public. Okay, so sometimes we bring something exciting, something that people are not aware of it through our interview, get to know, to unveil all this, you know, behind the scenes, and also made it to the public when the issues come out or when the issue is published. So the Diamond Magazine itself as a business model or a business manual to whoever there that want to be part of this Diamond Magazine. And I want to tell you guys that the Diamond Magazine, we also have the Diamond 360. Okay, the Diamond Street. So if you feature your articles or your business, your advert in the Diamond Magazine, you are being listed on our Diamond 360, which is a digital platform. It's a storefront that all these 380 plus subscribers are each and every day they are on the Diamond 360, and we list your ad on the platform that is going to drive a traffic to your business website or your business social media. So when they click on your flyer or on your ad, it just, you know, put that traffic to your website, and directly that's why we said we connect you to global decision makers. Yeah. So
if I may.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. You know, when you're talking about the journey, and Eunice was talking about talking about Anthony, you know, his his story growing up with people coming in the house and everything, and with Abdul talking about the magazine being a manual. It really is. And when we see people that we consider, oh, this person has a name, this person is in this industry, this person is doing this and that, what we don't see are the struggles and challenges that they go through. And when you do these interviews, when you sit down, when you speak with them, when you read, you know, different submissions, you really get to know who this person is when the curtain is pulled back. And it's interesting. All of that, you know, just like a movie, some of it gets left on the cutting floor, right? But I just want everyone to understand that everyone, no matter who they are, they've had challenges or they're in the midst of having challenges, just like you and me, right? We're all human beings. And that's what I want everyone to understand. This is an opportunity where the gate is open and you are able to come in and elevate yourself, your brand, and your business in a way that you couldn't do before, you know, and have people connect with you that by other means you would probably have no way to connect with, and to become, you know, come into our fold, become a part of the Diamond family, you know, because the common thread that I saw with the people, you know, everyone that's been contacting us, is that everyone's journey, there were challenges, whether it was in the beginning, the middle, whether they're being challenged now because of their drive to fulfill their passion in life. Whatever it is, everyone had challenges, but yet and still, there was something that caused them to pivot, something that caused them to transform. And when you read these articles, you're like, wow, okay. You know, I can do that too.
Mm.
And that's why when Abdul said, you know, it's like a manual, it really is. It really is. If you're not sure, you know, people say, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'm good enough. I don't know if I'm cut out for this. If you're thinking that you are, then you are. If you think you might be cut out for it, then you are. That's something that's starting to grow inside of you, and take hold of it, nurture it, and grow it, because you can. Thank you.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Let me just add on to that quickly, just a minute or two. When I was going through my trial of tribulation with my son being killed, I tried to enter into so many different publications. I tried to get onto so many different televisions, which it did. They allowed me to get on their platform on TV, but I was told what not to say. I was allowed into magazines, but there were certain criteria of what not to say. And now we building this, we're now regulated. We want your story. We want your expertise, because your expertise can elevate others. And me, I was on the phone this morning with Tracy. Tracy deal with Charles Bronson, who owns Virgin. And she'll be talking with us at a meeting, hopefully on Friday, with a gentleman, Abdul. And these are the people that we want to bring to our community of the diamond. Tracy is someone who is so professional, so humane, that she always wants to help somebody, because she grew up with her having to wear her sister's dress to school on Monday. And then on Thursday, she wear it again because they had to rotate their, their clothing. So now look at where she is. She started off wearing her sister's clothing 2 days out of a week, and then rotated again the following week. So she understands the struggle. So imagine your business in the midst of these individuals that have already established themselves, understands your pain, willing to support you, not support themselves, because at the end of the day, what can you bring to them? What they want to create is a ripple effect, them helping you establish yourself so that way you can help somebody else. And that's what I meant by cut the gatekeeper out, connect with these individuals. And that's what the Diamond Man, the passion that I truly, Claudia, have for this organization, I have stopped so many things that I do. A lot of people reach out to me for speaking events. I don't attend. I'm supposed to travel to other countries. I don't go. NUMSA would tell you places I'm supposed to go. I'll say, well, I'll be there, but I'll cancel the last minute. Why? Because my purpose, I've discovered my purpose, like Kamari Youths, Global Speakers Platform, and this Diamond Magazine. We have a purpose. The entrepreneurs I've already established, let's help you get to a higher point, because there's no limit to, your growth. And the people that are trying to get there, let's develop them. Because by us working together, we can create a rapture of change. And we are the Catalyst Media Group. And we call ourselves Catalyst because we understand what that word means. Thank you.
If you want to reach out to Branson's wife on your magazine, let me know. I have communicated with her to come to my talk show, but every time I invite her, she's away. But she's very nice.
Well, we need to talk, because you are a part of the family, NUMSA. These are the people you need to bring, because again, what we do is try to always cut the middleman and get directly to the individual that can make a difference in somebody else's business, organization, or brand. So if anyone out there want to be featured in the Diamond magazine, reach out. If somebody out there knows somebody who's already established that is willing to make an impact, reach out because we are of change. We are of elevation.
Yeah. Do you have any questions, Claudia?
Yeah, like in regards to the people as well being featured. So what's like a dream celebrity or like a dream public figure you would love to feature in a future issue?
Yeah, I love this question. I mean, it's always we'll always try to keep the surprises. And the thing is, we are not only looking at celebrities as part of our target audience, we are looking at influencers, those people that they are business people, they are sport icons, they are politicians, how influential they are. So these people are influential people that everybody look up to them. Like Unisa rightly said, everybody look up to Anthony Joshua because his story resonates with all of us. We all struggle from the beginning. And it's not only from the beginning, even when you're at the top, the struggle doesn't stop. So we look at these influences that they are making change in various industries. And then we try to resonate their story, resonate their strategies with our readers, you as our reader or you as our audience. So this is how we do, and it's always going to be surprises. It's always going to be surprises. So yeah, but we're always going to give you the best. And to tell you our next issue, though the person who is going to be on the cover, and it's going to be huge. So it's surprises, but maybe I'll call you behind the scene and I'll just give you a gist.
Okay, yeah, I like that. Thank you, Abdul. Yeah, surprises. Yes, and keep it fresh. Absolutely. Thanks.
With me, this is where I fight with my team because we do fight, but we always align. I feel as though, Claudia, you are an influencer. You have a story to tell. So having you on our cover page is something we would love. Why? Because there's so many people that want to hear your story. You understand? You have not lived a perfect life. You might look beautiful. You might be walking down the street with this expensive purse or have a chauffeur open your door. But you had trials and tribulations along your journey. And your journey can save somebody who is, depression is something. People covering at home in the dark, closing the door, and, covering their head, going through that depression. Your voice can just save that life. Your voice can elevate that person to become somebody. So to me, to us, we look at things differently and we come together. So even though we look at people that are already established, we also look at the people that are down, that are trying to build up, to tell them, look at me. If I can do it, you can do it. I've been shot up. I'm not ashamed to say it. I've been, incarcerated. I'm not ashamed to say it. But because I was able to be transparent, that elevated me gradually to where I am today, where I can go to the parliament and say, you people are full of nonsense. Let's look at the kids. Let's look at the elderly. Let's look at this. So when I'm open my mouth at the parliament, people say, oh boy, there goes Shinisa again. He's going to come. But we all have a story. And our magazine, we just don't want to say we cater to a certain people to be on our front page. But we want to, first of all, understand you as an individual. What do you have to bring? Can you meet our criteria? Are you marketable? What's your niche? What's your story?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yes, and you did say as well a good word inside. It's that being transparent, if one can understand and to be it actually as well, this is when people actually come to you and they want to be and to learn from you and they trust you as well. So yeah, thank you.
Indeed.
I like the word transparent.
If I may add to that, if I can add to what Unisa was saying.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
And with regard to the magazine, as far as being featured in the magazine, being on the cover of the magazine, it's not just one dimensional, meaning there's just the one product and that's it. The magazine, the Diamond magazine, is multifaceted. There are different types of covers. There are different types of features within. There are different ways you can approach it. And that's why we say reach out. Because there are different offers that we have for people to express who they are in the way that they need to be expressed. And for a business, it's a great marketing tool, whether you participate in the quarterly issue or whether you participate in what Abdul had expanded on, which is our corporate exclusive magazine, which is tailored 100% to your business or to your industry, which is just really a jewel for you to have for the history of your brand. It really is. And it's the new business card. When you go out, like Unisa said, he carries his magazine like a Bible when he goes to the parliament and to other gatherings. It really is the new business card. You pass that around. It's not something that someone's going to leave on the table. It's not something, that someone's going to drop at the curb. It's something that someone is going to actually flip through and even call someone over and say, hey, look at this. The quality is very good. It's just an overall good product. It's a great product. So if anyone's thinking about it, at least go to the website, www.thediamondmagazines.com, and check us out. At least look into it, get the information. And you might not be ready now, but just like a business grows, you might not be ready now to be featured, but at least it's something to work towards, because not everyone's ready in the moment. But those that are, get in now, because again, you never know who's going to be on the next cover, and you want to be within those pages. Thank you, Claudia.
And if I may just add to that, the Diamond Magazine, I know we talk about business. We have a health issue where we bring awareness to a lot of health issues that are going on, and we reach out to specialists that acknowledges these health issues and the researches that they are doing. And also in moving forward, we look into fashion, so there are different, assets to the Diamond Magazine. We are not just here to say, okay, look at this helicopter. You can buy this helicopter. Yes, we know you are capable if you keep striving and connecting with the right individual, but how about your mental? How about your economical aspect? How about your, physical aspect? So there are different aspects of the Diamond magazines that we want people to get a grasp of. We are here to elevate an individual, a brand, an organization in every aspect. We give business advices to walk away with, to, amplify an organization. So we are not just saying we're all about the glamour. After the glamour, then what? Or before the glamour, then what? We have to look at both of them and weigh them out and see how we can even out, the platform. how can we support you as an individual? Because if you are not mentally stable or mentally there, how can you grow?
Mm.
So if we can support you in that aspect and support you in in that economical aspect, then you can become whole where you can elevate others. Remember, we believe in the ripple effect. If you're strong enough, you can build. And if you can build, you can support others. Thank you.
Do you guys have any words of encouragements for our audience? Because some of them, like Cheryl said, they might think that I'm not, because the magazine looks so professional. They might say, oh, I'm not good enough, or my company is not in that stage where it can be featured on the magazine. So any words of encouragement that you guys like to give to our audience, and also where can they contact you? I've put the website. They will be able to access the website if they watch the video. But where can they follow you if they want to follow you?
Thank you, Nomsa. The Diamond Magazine, our target audience is of diverse. We are designed, the magazine is a premium publication, lifestyle, and business. So it is designed for entrepreneurs, and anyone who is an entrepreneur is always welcome to be interviewed, to be featured, your article, your advert in the Diamond Magazine. Anyone who is a sport icon, entertainment icon, a politicians, cultural influencers, these are all our target audience. So our target audience spans across every industry. So you watching us, you listening to us this afternoon, this morning, depending on wherever you are today. The Diamond Magazine, our next issue is in July 2025. And so this is the opportunity for you to elevate your brand. This is an opportunity for you to connect your brand to our global audience. This is an opportunity to be featured in a magazine that is connected with these global influencers that you resonate your story with. This is the chance for you to let the world hear your voice. Let the world see the business that you are doing. Let the world connect with your brand. So what I would say is, if you want to reach us, we are still taking interviews and articles. As I just mentioned, our next issue is July 2025. You can reach us by email, cmgpl@Catalyst Media Group Ltd, Ltd as limited. So cmgpl@Catalyst Media Group Ltd.com. You can send us an email. You can also visit our website, www.thediamondmagazines as s plural.com, www.thediamondmagazine.com. And we'll make an arrangement with you. The team will visit your organization. The team will give you a schedule to take your interviews and your articles and your adverts. There's an opportunity. Join us, and then let's unveil your business to the global decision makers. Remember, the world is watching you. Make sure the world sees you.
Thank you. Vanessa, words of encouragement?
You know, I appreciate my brother so much. And I call him my little brother because he's a go-getter. And his message is so strong. But my thing to you, ladies and gentlemen, what do you really want? What are you trying to achieve? Who are you connected to? You know, I remember many years ago, my father said to me, I'm not going to be here forever. I've done all I can to support you to get to where you are. Who are you connected to? How do you intend to support your family to be who you are supposed to be? I take those on board when I came aboard because I'm not the CEO of the Diamond Magazine. I am a member, a team of the Diamond Magazine. And the principles that my father taught me, I will always take on board. Now, I'm getting a little bit emotional talking about my father because he's no longer here and his birthday's coming up. So I am going to get a bit emotional. One thing I want us to understand, we all have responsibilities, not just to ourselves, but to people that look up to us. I fight every day to make an impact. I give up so much to make a difference. But I need to understand each and every one of us, we're different. I have my journey. You have your journey. Do you have a why? What is your why? What is your need? What is your reasoning? Understand your purpose, ladies and gentlemen, and stick by your principles because everything can be taken away from you. My father was taken, and he left me with the reason and the need. What is your need? And what is your reasoning? And thank you for that. Nooms, I don't like you. You always get me emotional.
Cheryl, before we leave, words of encouragement?
Yes, ma'am. Unisa trying to make us all emotional on here. But yes, my words are three. You are enough. And I'll say that again. You are enough. I may know you are enough. I may believe in you. But if you don't believe in yourself, then what I believe doesn't matter. As individuals, we have to know that we are enough, no matter what the world says to us, no matter what the world tries to do to us. We have to know that we are enough as individuals. So look in the mirror and say out loud to yourself, looking eye to eye, you are enough. And state your name when you say it and believe it. Continue to say it until you can actually feel it in your soul. You know, some know my story, some don't, and I won't get into it now, but we all go through things, and I've definitely been through more than some, not as much as others. But people that don't really know me would be surprised to know the things I've been through. But you know what? You are not your past. Your past is a part of you, but you are not your past unless you allow yourself to be stuck there. So know that you are enough, you are worthy. And when it comes to the Diamond Magazine, you may feel that you're not ready to do an article, right? You may feel that you are not ready to have words on paper, but you may be ready to do an advertisement. Okay? Feature yourself in a different light, feature your brand in a different light. And if you're not sure what you need, reach out to us. We walk people through it. Just reach out. That's the first step. Take the step for yourself. Why? The why is because you are enough. Thank you, Numsa.
Claudia, do you have any words to say?
No, it was just very beautiful, especially as well
know.
at the end, to listen to all of this beautiful and wise words and messages. No, thank you everyone as well for showing up today, and yeah, just like spending this hour with us, right, Nomsa?
Yeah, we appreciate you guys. But
Mhm.
you owe me another live as well. So another interview for Eunice's book, remember? So I have to bring you guys back for another interview just to find out more about the book. But for today, it's been amazing. And those who are watching, if you watch this later, please do go and check the website. And Abdul, can one of you guys, three of you, comment the bottom of the video? So with the email address, so people can have the email address if they want to contact you. And that would be lovely. And please do follow them on their social media as well. Unisa, he is Unisa, and Cheryl using the same name. Abdul is using the same name on their social media. Please do follow them. And do check out the magazine. And if you have any questions, email them and just communicate with them. It starts with a step. The success starts with the making step forward. So make a step and contact them, ask questions. Not here, Unisa, on the actually Facebook video. Yeah, they've already have the website. So they need the email address in case they want to reach out for to be featured on the magazine. Please do leave that with a comment if you want to be featured. And thank you so much, guys. We appreciate you. And those who are watching as well, please do subscribe to our channel. Gossip Talk Shows, be part of us on our social media. We have two groups, Unique Billionaire Mindset and Ngozi Talk Shows. Unisa is there as well. So if you want to communicate with him, wherever I am, he's there. I can't get rid of him.
I'm your older brother.
So God bless everyone and live with grace. And no, Abdul, I don't want you to comment here. Go on Facebook.
I told you that's my brother. Like our energy, we feed off each other. That that's the thing about it. It's like you say something to me, it's like you're saying it to him. So
Yeah, I don't want you to comment here. Go on Facebook. Guys, we're gonna have to go now. We'll see you guys soon and live with grace. I will bring Unisa back because
hold on, you let me just no, so let me just say one thing. I know many of us or many people out there look as because being a serial entrepreneur, I know I've been through the hurdle. And many people think we can get emotional. We're human beings at the end of the day. I remember when I was doing a TV show and I literally cried because I see a little baby that was being, sex trafficked and being sexually abused. And I cried during the show. I'm a very emotional person. Don't label me because you see me pulling up in a Bentley. Don't label me because you see my house. Don't label me as that. Acknowledge me as a human being. And Shaw once told me, you need to, people label me because I have, my visual situation. We are still human beings at the end of the day. If I tell you what, AJ told me, Anthony Joshua told me, many of you will be disarrayed, confused because how is he in the ring getting all these punches and he's struggling with what he's struggling with? I never told my team this. we as society, we're so busy judging. The people that you look up to, we are not perfect. Nobody's perfect. We all face our trials and tribulations. And sometimes dealing with right now, nobody knows. But when you see me, I'm smiling. No, say you and I walk from an event that we went to all the way to the train station together. Yeah. And people be like, you need to walk? Yeah, I walk. So what? I have legs. So let's stop assuming and judging and start acknowledging each other as human beings with trials and tribulations. I think that's the only way we can grow as a community and as one. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, and thank you, Eunice. God bless everyone. Live with